Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon, just in case you don't know. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you want to see me go from Fleek to Fleek, then just stick around. Okay guys, so we're just going to start with priming the eyes, and I'm going to use the Hard Candy eyeshadow primer. And it's tinted, so I don't know if I'm just going to use this or if I'm going to also use a concealer or not, but we'll see. Tell me if you guys have eye primer and then when you go to squeeze it out, it looks oily at first. I always have to wipe my finger off because there's oil on it and then add some more product. I think I'm going to add concealer as well because this doesn't really conceal the little veins in my eyes. Ooh, I squeezed way too much. Yikes. Take a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm just going to add a little bit of this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Fair, just to cover up like the little veins in my eyelids. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more and just use the sponge because it's a lot faster and it comes out a lot smoother. So I remembered to wet my sponge today. Can you believe it, you guys? The only thing I don't like about using the sponge is it does dilute the product a little. So then I'm forced to quickly set that before it creases. And it will crease because the sponge is wet. Well, not wet, but you know, damp. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in the shade 05. And I'm kind of feeling, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling a green look or a gray look. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do today. Wish you guys can answer me. I'm going to be using this palette though. It's going to be the BH Cosmetics Smokey Eyes palette. There's 28 eyeshadows in this palette. This is what it looks like. So let me think. Should I go for a gray look or a... I'm going to go green today, actually. And my brushes still have eyeshadow on them from yesterday. Great. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to do my brows first because I really don't want to be doing my eyeshadow without my brows done because it just looks weird. This is the shade Spiked, and this is the MAC eyebrow pencil. So I'm just going to be using this to do my eyebrows, well, to shape them. The pencil's kind of cold. I shut two of the heaters off. The last couple of days it's been warmer, and then overnight it got really cold. So now I have all the heat back on again. I just do little strokes because I don't want to draw it on. It just looks too thick and heavy when you draw it on. So I just like do little strokes. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Brow Gal Convertible Brow Powder into this middle shade. I don't usually do my brows on camera, but I felt like it today. So I just use the pencil to get the shape I want, fill them in, and then after that it still looks a little bit gappy, so I just go over it with the powder. And the powder helps it make it look a little more natural. Okay, so even though I am doing a green look today, I am going to go in with a really light gray right here into the crease, since I don't have a brownish shade as a transition color. We don't always have to use brownish colors or, you know, contour shades, whatever. I plan on using possibly some silver glitter as well, so it doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to go into this lighter shade of green right here. Also in the crease. Oops. Now I'm going to be going in with this brush right here. I didn't even tell you what brushes I was using, but you guys know that I use the Luxie 229 and 205. And this is the Royal Langnickel BMX 430. And I'm going into this darker shade right here. Darker green. And I'm going to work that in the corner. We are going to clean up this outer part with a wipe, or actually, are we running out of wipes? I need wipes, you guys. I'm going to have to use micellar water to clean up the edges of that. I will sweep some of that color into the crease as well. And I'm going back into the light green again and bringing it up just a little higher. Okay, so now I want to add the concealer for the half cut crease. This will be the Maybelline Fit Me, and I believe this is in Fair. I'm going to use that to create the crease. Put it on the back of my hand. And I'm using this little brush right here. Sorry if I keep looking at the screen on my phone. Still have to get used to it, you guys. Okay, and now I'm going to take this little brush here, and this is also by Royal Langnickel. And I'm going to go into that really light gray that we used in the crease. And I'm just going to set this. I'm going to be putting some silver glitter on top of this, so if If it looks kind of strange to you, you'll see why. Okay guys, so I just went off camera and I did the other eye, and now I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild silver glitter, and I'm just going to be swirling my pencil brush into this silver glitter, like so, really picking up a lot of that glitter. And I'm just going to be patting it onto this cut crease. Okay, so now we're going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade Porcelain, or the color, whatever color shade, potato. So I'm just going to pour some of this on the back of my hand. Whoa, possibly too much. Yeah, I think I just went a little overboard. What do you think? Alright, this is the Crown contour brush, but I like using it for my foundation. Time to conceal with the, look at how pale I look with this foundation. It is too light. Anyways, squirrel. Time to conceal with this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Fair, which is kind of like weird because my foundation was porcelain. But I didn't have any porcelain concealer, so we shall work with what we have. Okay, you guys, off camera, I forgot to turn the camera on. I'm so sorry, but I forgot how sticky this glitter is from Wet n Wild. So I just took that little brush that I used for the gray, and I applied this white on top of it. You can still kind of see the glitter a little bit, but it's covered up most of it. So if I were you, I would just skip that part, or you can use Steel and Magnificent Metals if you're lucky and fortunate enough to have that. Unlike me, I don't have any. It breaks my heart. So yeah, you might want to skip that Wet n Wild glitter. It's really sticky and I forgot about that. But it turned out okay. I mean, it looks alright. Okay, so now that I have cleaned off my brush that I used for the glitter, it was all gunky and full of glitter, I'm going to use this pencil brush for, I'm going to put the darkest green that I used on the outer portion of the lash line. I'm also applying it to the upper, kind of making like a little wing with it, sort of. And just dragging it into the lash line. Okay, and then I'm going to clean this brush off once again and go into the lighter green and apply that to the rest of the lash line. Actually, just up to the tear duct, if you guys know where that little hole is in your waterline. I'm just going to take it to that point. And then I'm going to take this little brush right here and go back into that white and use that to brighten up the inner corner and attach it to this green. Drag it over to the green, I should say. Attach it. I'm talking like it's Legos and stuff. Okay, you guys, so I just cleaned off my brow brush and I'm going to dip it into that darkest green. And I'm going to kind of make a wing with it. Just a little one. Right there. Okay, and now I'm going to go into the waterline with this L'Oreal Color Riche Rainforest Green. And now I'm going to set the rest of my face. Not that it really needs it, but I like to set it a little so that the contour powder and blush goes on nice and smoothly. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going to use this little brush again in the white because I forgot that I wanted to add a little bit to the arch of the brow. And now it's time to contour with my IBY Highlight and Contour palette. Okay, and then I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics Blush Neutrals 26 color eyeshadow and blush palette. And I'm going to go into this shade right here, this third one. Super pigmented. I'm going to have to like powder that down. Okay, so I'm going to add some setting powder to my brush and just calm that right down. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I went off camera. I fixed my hair and I put some lashes on the top lashes and mascara on the bottom lashes. Now I'm about to highlight and then I'm going to do my lips. So you guys always know that I use the Rodeo Drive, Ofra Rodeo Drive. I also sprayed my face with setting spray because I don't always do that, but my skin was looking dry because I used the matte foundation and then I forgot to moisturize before I did my makeup, so yeah. And now for the lips, I'm going to be using this ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the color 0.0. I love this lipstick. It's one of my favorites. But I think it goes really good with a green eye. Okay, you guys, so this is the completed look. I went from freak to fleek. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.